What's up, Kale? How you doing? How is your day going? Trying to get this camera set up. Doing well. It's been a good Monday. I'm glad to hear that. That's awesome. Because Monday, if you have a good one, that's it's usually pretty hard to do, I'd say. What's up, Chris? How's it going? So what we're gonna do today, because we have this card that we've started last night. Oh, wow. Technically, there's two. We started this Weedle, and obviously that's not looking too hot. And we started painting this one. I'm gonna save this one for another day because it's gonna be a lot of detail, and I just threw some stuff into a crock pot, so it's gonna be ready in about 4 hours. So I know this one's gonna take time, and I want to do a good job on it. So I decided maybe we'll pick a different card for today and paint that. How'd the Litleo turn out? Oh, it's right here. Here, I'll move this for a second. I think it came out okay. I want to come back to it one day and add a little bit of more detail, but one day. It's going rainy day and a Monday. Oh, it's funny because Kale was saying that they had a good Monday, and I was saying that was hard. Having a good Monday is hard to do like normally. So if it's raining in Texas and it's Monday, oof. Yeah, hopefully. That's the thing. I just threw some stuff in the crock pot. 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours is how long it's going to take to cook. So hopefully we can pick a card that isn't super crazy detailed. Thank you, Kale. Yeah, that's awesome. Looks great. Yeah, I think it's good. I do want to come back to it one day, but. Oh yeah, what's up, Shane? Shane's back with his awesome Poke trivia. Yes, now that Shane's here, we're gonna learn some new facts today about Pokemon. And we were going through the Pokedex. I think what did we get to? I know we stopped at Beedrill and then kind of went a few past that because we stayed on a little bit longer. What did we get to? Butterfree, I think? I could be wrong. This pack is so big, I can't get it. Well, welcome back, Shane, and everyone else, too. So I guess I'll just start ripping into this. We're going to pick one of the 3 packs. and then we'll go from there. We'll set this to the side because it's shiny. Oh, that's right. We got the Pidgeot. Yes, that's what it was like. The fact was that it was like, oh, it's always looking for like a challenge, but it only picks on someone like bigger than it. It doesn't fight anybody or any other Pokemon that are weaker than it. It's very respectful. Yeah, I think that's what I said. It picks on things its own size, I guess. How does that look? Can you see all 3 times? Something like that. This Pokemon has a dazzling plumage, glossy feathers. Yes, it's still. I think Pidgeot has like a big old dangling feather on the top of its head, right? My bid's on the top right. Oh, that's what I was about to ask. Which pack should we open? Does anyone contest against the top right? Give it a second. If anyone wants to make it 50-50 thing. But let's do top right. So these will be for another day. All right. Oh, hold on. Oh no. Hold on. Let me. I gotta unplug the cable and bring it around so my arm isn't bumping it as much. There we go. All right. Put the sucker open. Oh man, I don't know. As soon as I tore it open, this one had an odor to it. I don't know. It's very strong smelling for. That's never happened before. That was weird. All right, so the cards we're looking at are potential contenders of what get painted, unless it's metallic. We learned that last stream, and I have not gotten sandpaper or anything, or looked up an alternative. Dang, why are those all these so shiny? And these count too, guys. If we do this, then we get to pick a Pokemon of the type, the energy. So let me just get rid of the metallic cards. It's kind of unfortunate. I like this one. I thought this would be cool, but I don't think we can paint it because of the finish. Where did I put my pile? There it is. Oh, geez. What are we thinking? I'm kind of liking the Heatran card so far. Or the Vullaby. Looks pretty cool, spooky. They already got stuff out, Halloween stuff out at the stores, so. Pheasantipity? What? I don't know what that is. Pheasantipity. I know it's the word serendipity. Oops. Oh yeah, so again, if we pick an energy card, then we get to pick a psychic Pokemon to draw on it and also paint. I like this one so far. Yeah, I like the Heatran. It would be kind of fun to paint too. Oh, I can't pick them up. No. Well, if no one's gonna throw any suggestions, I'm gonna throw mine in. I think those are good. Oh, yeah, this, okay. Shielded. There we go. Someone kind of digging Shielded. Okay, so I think that's good. We have top 3 contenders now. Yeah, this one is pretty nice looking. Oh, or energy. Someone did say that, which I haven't had to paint one of these yet, so I'm curious. I want votes now on these. Energy Force Shielding would be cool if you could paint his reflection in the water. Oh, yeah, I would have to do that. Huh. That would be cool if it came out good. So these are top 4 contenders. Leave your comment down below which one we should paint. Text your vote to 555-5555. I'm always giving you tough suggestions. No, hey, it's what challenges, that's how I'm going to get better at painting, I guess, is getting some tough challenges. But you're right, I could do the reflection, yeah, it would be an interesting one. And then in the future, once I do run out of new packs to open, we will go through old, even the packs we've opened the past couple days, this is the deck, and we'll go through these and pick. No, well, those are upside down, but we will eventually be picking other cards that are not from new packs in the future, because, I only got so many packs to open, and cards are super hard to get, so yes. Gardevoir. Oh, is that next on the list for our Poke facts? What do we feel? Also, yeah, this would also be a challenging card, because then we have to pick up a Pokemon, and then I have to draw doodle. They're all, I don't know. These are probably the 2 easiest that would be to paint. 2 hardest. I'm up for the challenge, though. We got 4 or 5 hours. So. Oh, Gardevoir for the energy. Oh. Mm. Okay. I have to refresh my memory. Oh, yeah, I know, yes. I used this one in my run-throughs of Pokemon Ruby. What are we thinking, guys? Oh, hold on, let me go back to the chat. So yeah, we could do Gardevoir for energy. Do we want to do an energy card? Does anyone contest? I think I already think I have an idea if it is Gardevoir. That's what we pick for the energy card. Again, it'll be a bit of a challenge, but I'm sure we can pull it off. Heatran. All right, so these are the top two. So it's between these now. So we need a tiebreaker. This would be fun to paint because I think it'd be like, I don't know, I like the colors, like the red. How many people are watching? 5? So yeah, Shane, you're saying do the energy card for Gardevoir. Kale, you're saying Heatran. Does anyone else want to chime in and tip the scale one way or the other? Let me get that out of the glare. I'll need to get like a ring light or something that I can keep, because my phone flash causes glare effect that is horrible. So anyone need a tiebreaker? Give me 1 second. I need to grab a little snack while I wait for my dinner. Oh, that's a really good idea. Flip a medallion for the win? Dang, okay. I do have a nice little 10-pig medallion. Oh, wow, okay. This is going to be hard to kind of get on camera. I might have to raise this up a bit for a second. I wonder, yeah, because I could try and flip it. Well, I don't want to hit the, I'm trying to think how you can do it without hitting the camera. Okay, that should work. And then I'll flop it over. All right, so let's see. So we got Heatran and the energy card. So Tepig will be Heatran because they're both fire types, and this will be the energy. All right, let's see. Okay, so yeah, I said this one because they're both fire types. We'll keep that in mind, though, Shane. I already now have an idea for doing Gardevoir for a psychic energy card. So next stream, mention that. Maybe that's what we'll end up picking. It looks like we're paying Heat Train today. Huh. Yeah, I'll have to utilize those coins more often. It's a good way to decide stuff. All right, let's take a look at this. Try and get this camera a little bit closer. I really like this camera stand. I know I mentioned it before, and I'll probably mention it 100 times again. It's nice. It gets the angle that I want, but it's really hard to maneuver it. The metal rod, like it goes throughout the tube, is really hard to. It's hard to manipulate. Oh. All right. Oh, geez. And my iPad is on low power mode. I'll have to figure that out in a minute. But we can at least kind of get started. Or should I figure that out now? Here, bear with me. Sorry. One moment. Oh, sweet. There's an outlet right here. Fantastic news. Cool. That's amazing. I didn't know that was there. That's embarrassing on my part. That's so much better than where I had it plugged in originally. All right. Kind of get myself a little bit situated. And I have paper towels. Yes. We're gonna need this red, this yellow. Where's this black? And I guess that's, oh, maybe this brown, potentially. Because it's actually kind of red or orangey, and white. All right, I think we got our colors. I have to kind of think of what to do, because again, this dead space, oh, it's always a. I could do like he's standing on a rock, and maybe like there's a pool of lava below or something. Or I could just make it like a really steep, like, cliff edge or something. Kind of like the pool of lava idea. Don't know how to paint lava, but I guess that's what we're gonna figure out today. Let's I'm trying to figure out, because I'm still, this is what now, the 5th card technically. I'm trying to figure out what the best method for planning is. Like, I could paint it white again and doodle on it, or do I just doodle on it now with a pencil? Because I'm thinking, yeah, I can just paint over it. I'm thinking like, so obviously he's like on like a cliff or something. Oh, it's not gonna. Might have to put the light on. All right, so we just learned something new. Can't just draw on it lightly with a mechanical pencil. It doesn't show up very good. Or I could do what I did with the first like 3 cards and just go and just start painting raw, like just bum rushing it. Let's do that. And I'm gonna need to make gray for the tiniest little piece of his foot or toe ever. Oh wow, that brown actually is fantastic. So how's everyone, how's everyone's Monday going? I know it sounded like most people had a decent Monday, except Chris had a rainy one. But other than that, what'd you guys do today? Oh wow, look at that. Did I already? It's too much red. Shane went to the beach to paddleboard? Oh my god, that's fun. I've never done paddleboarding. I've always wanted to try it. I went kayaking for the first time like a year, or I guess like 2 or 3 years ago now. Started up a siding job. Oh yeah? Like a little side hustle? What is this looking like? I'm just gonna kind of do like a base color layer to start off. It'll help the vision more. That's one thing I've noticed about when I do paint these cards. Like, I could sit here and play all day. It's like I have no idea what I'm doing until I'm like an hour into the card, and then I start to feel comfortable. Like with what I'm doing, like paint wise. It's like right now, I'm like, yeah, I know this color doesn't match anything properly, but whatever. Just gotta make those happy accidents, or whatever Bob Ross says, right? What's started up a siding job? What is that? What is the job, if you don't mind me asking, Kale? And also, how was paddleboarding, Shane? That sounds like a blast. Did you fall off the board at all? Oh, literally siding work. Okay, okay. Yeah, exterior siding. I finished the inside work on the house, and now I'm doing a few things on the outside. Sweet. Sounds very productive. Rattata. Oh, is that in the next Pokemon fact we're getting? A lot of times, but I can stand for like a while. Oh yeah, on the paddleboard. That's awesome. Yeah, I've never tried it. I think I would probably fall like 100 times on my first day trying it out. Ooh, not that much. Maybe I should throw on those lo-fi beats again. I was like, sometimes when I paint, I sort of zone out, and it's like it's really quiet, which isn't a bad thing because then I kind of get like locked in. But I need to try to be vigilant of chat as well, and I think music would help me to stay aware of what we're doing that I'm live streaming. We could play Hot Drinks again, the Wendy's song. That's a classic banger, right? 80s synthwave playlist. And an ad, it's my favorite thing. Might be worth me purchasing uh, like a YouTube membership or whatever. I'm gonna, we're gonna fix it up. Rattata is extremely cautious even when asleep. It constantly listens by moving its ears around, not picky about where it lives. It will make a nest anywhere. I like that. That sounds like me. the 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 big ears part. don't know why my black is so chunky. Give me some of the paint. There we go. Could I make a crack where it's fit? Man, this music's a little too loud. I actually have an idea. I think I'm gonna make a pool of lava down here, and then have like a little waterfall, like our lava fall of it, pouring down into it about here. That's kind of a idea I'm thinking of right now. Something, I don't know if I want to have it end here or just go the whole way. Like, oh geez. But I like the way you're thinking. Yeah, crack in the ground and where his foot is. Let's hear the Raticate fact. Oops. Sorry, bumping you. Oh my god, that was way too much. Oh no. Okay. I almost dipped my paintbrush in the soda that I was drinking. I have a glass of soda. That would have been so awesome. What did you have going on today? Me, I didn't do much. I meant to stream earlier in the day, but I ended up kind of just running errands and cleaning. I did laundry. Yeah, laundry, dishes. I went to the grocery store, got some, all the good items like toilet paper and all that fun stuff. And then I bought a bunch of ingredients to throw into the crock pot, which I'm cooking now. I got a chuck steak and potatoes, celery, and carrots, beef broth, garlic, and threw that into the crock pot and gonna let that cook for 4 or 5 hours, and that'll be my dinner for like the next like 3-4 days. But yeah, not much. Yeah, just boring cleaning and grocery shopping. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. The piece of meat that I got is only $20, but it's massive. That's what I was like, ooh, it's gonna last me quite a few meals. So it was definitely worth the price. And then I feel like I should have gotten more celery and carrots, but it is what it is. And potatoes, yeah. I don't know. I only make it every once in a while, but I love using my crock pot and making like a beef stew. It's amazing. Yeah, definitely meat and potato heavy, but those are the two best parts, right? Meat and potatoes. are literally the best part. So, but there are some vegetables in there. Oh, and a onion, a white onion. I chopped that up and threw that in there too. And then some cloves of garlic. Eradicate fact is up. I don't see eradicate. I don't see the fact unless I see Rattata. Extremely cautious even when asleep. Could you make a crack? So you said that. Eradicate. What did you have going on today? I don't see the eradicate fact unless I'm just like dumb. I don't see it. Oh yeah, tough to beat meat and taters. That's straight facts. But that, yeah, I promise there's some celery, and carrots in there, and onions, and garlic. So little nutrients as well as the carbs and protein, I guess. So I actually kind of look like already how they don't. It's not as much detail as it will have in the future, but basically just like rock edge, and then I think we're gonna do a pool of lava. I still don't know if I should have the cutoff here or have it wider, where it's this. Oops. Well. I think I know what I'm going to do. So I think the lava is going to be the hardest part, dude. What does the lava look like? I might have to pause it. Or, oh, I can have the music play in the background. Sweet. I need to, like, Google a picture of, like, what a lava puddle looks like. Or a lava pool, I guess. Let's see if we can get a reference image or something. It just looks orange, I guess. Yeah, it's just pretty orange. Some yellow. Okay, I think I got an idea. Sounds like someone already brought up about hitting the card with some sandpaper before you paint already. Well, that was my idea. Not for I had a problem yesterday. Where's the card at? I had a problem yesterday. So with this Weedle card, so this is one of the holographic or whatever, so it's metallic, and it wasn't, the paint isn't sticking very well at all. And I used to be like a painter, so that was my suggestion. I was like, because like I've painted metal door frames with oil paint, and I know like before I would have to do that, I would have to sand the door, so it's got something to like the paint to actually grip onto. So that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, this paint's just coming off, and I wonder if it's because it is this, like, it's a different material than the regular standard, like, oops, I keep bumping stuff. Like how this card doesn't have much of a sheen on it, really. It's like this one, it's got like a metallic metal coating. I mean, yeah, there's the shine from the light, but it's not the same. So like this card doesn't have that metallicness. So yeah, I was thinking I'm gonna have to come back and paint this one in the future, but I need to get like a very light grit sandpaper, just so it gives it some texture. Or I could even use like steel wool or something. I just don't have anything currently. Kind of sand it and then come back and paint this card later. Because yeah, the paint doesn't stick to it like it does all the other cards. So yeah, that's what I was like, I need to invest in some like super fine grit. I just currently don't have any. I know I got some somewhere. That's sort of like it's probably in the trunk of my car because I moved and everything is still in boxes, even though I've been here for a while. But this was like I was trying to find a marker, a Sharpie pen the other day, and I could not for the life of me find one. And I know I have like 30, but they're just in a box or a bag that I haven't gone through yet. All right, so to make lava, we're gonna need some bright colors. I bet if you did it on all the cards before you pen, it would help a lot. I think that's right. Yeah, you're probably exactly right. Like even the cards that aren't got the metallic like coating or whatever. Yeah, like if I did slightly sand this or gave it some texture, 100% would help a lot better. Maybe I'll try that for the next one. But I need to get some like super fine sandpaper. I'm not trying to like tear up the card where it's so, like in one spot, tears up with the coating so bad that like you barely press on it, pokes through the other end because these are super thin. So that's almost like, even if I had like some steel wool, just like very lightly swirling it, but I don't got that either. At least not at the moment. I should have picked some sandpaper up or something when I was at the store earlier today. Didn't think about it. I was focused on buying a big old piece of meat. So. Oops. Oh man, I dropped the cap. I bet if you did, I drew that. It's up. The Eradicate. Oh, dang it. I got my yellow and my white. Oh. That's better. Shannon, are you fucking with us or what? Yeah, it's up. Let me see. Let me scroll back. Maybe, hold on. Let me go to my live stream on my iPad. It's a lot easier to read chat that way. Music will be paused momentarily. Here we go. Let's see. It's up. Yeah, I still don't see it, Shane. I don't know. Is there like because I remember last night there was something about stream people were sending messages, or like, but I think it had a bad does it have a bad word in it? Because that's what I don't know. I remember someone was sending messages yesterday and I was like, "Oh, did you see it?" And I was like, "No." And this kind of happened earlier too. I don't think a Pokemon description is gonna have like any bad words in it though. Well, if not, I can look up Eradicate Fact if it's not getting posted. Let's just do that real quick. And then we can go to, oh god, what is after Eradicate? I can't remember. The Pokedex. Fact. Let's see. I'll lay a fact on us. How about that? So, yeah, Eradicate is a normal type mouse Pokemon that evolves from Rattata at level 20. Like that's in the games, I guess. Known for its powerful front teeth, it can chew through concrete buildings and swim using webbed hind feet. I didn't know it could. Yeah, it can chew through concrete buildings. That's pretty wild. But so now that we did get a fact out there, I don't know. Maybe YouTube's goofing on us. They're not letting you post it for some reason. So the next Pokemon you can give us a fact about would be Spearow, I think. Yeah, Eradicate, and then Spearow would be next if you want to lay a Spearow fact on it. Yeah, you can skip him for now. I read, yeah, Eradicates can chew through concrete buildings with their teeth, which is crazy. And then they also swim with webbed feet, which that's the least interesting of the two facts. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I was so far off camera. All right. Let's try and make a lava pool. I gotta pick a good lava pool paint brush, I guess. Hello. Oh, the Owl House fan. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, hi, Owl. I just joined in. You haven't had a live stream in a while. I did have one last night, but then prior to that, I think there was like I don't know, 2 or 3 day gap. But we're here, we're chilling. Yeah, everyone welcome Owl. We're doing this stream. We're painting this heat train. And then, yeah, I got some food cooking. It's going to take about, at this point, 3.5 hours. And so hopefully we'll get this painting done. And I kind of want to either do another painting live stream later tonight, kind of like after 10 or 11 my time. Or I might try and do a VR stream where I play like a silly little game and try that out for like an hour. Or there's the Walking Dead Saints and Sinners game that I got on a discount a while back that I actually kind of want to maybe like do a playthrough of, because I haven't played it, but I've read really good reviews about it, and I think maybe that'd be fun to maybe try a let's play out, see what's good with that, like, and live stream it, and then maybe edit it, make it into smaller episodes too. And then so maybe potential. I would not get your hopes up. Maybe a potential VR live stream later tonight. So I want to do both. I think I might do the cooking. I think it's called Grill on Wheels or Food on Wheels, and you like run a food truck. I did a little test video to see if it actually live stream on YouTube like last week, and it worked. I was quiet too because my roommates were sleeping, so I had to like whisper. But they're not. I can be a little bit louder tonight. Did you give that big old piece of meat a sear before you put it on in the crock pot? No, I didn't. I didn't realize how big the piece of meat was when I bought it. I didn't have a pan that was big enough. I should have. That would have added a lot of extra flavor. But no, I did not, unfortunately. I did think about it, but then I was like, oh my God. It's because when I bought it, it's in the sealed package or whatever, and then I opened it and it unfolded. So I was like, I knew it was I thought it was just gonna be a really thick cut, but then it ended up being, like over a foot long. That's when I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Like over a foot long, 1.25 inches thick maybe. And I was like, I think I just gotta throw this in the crock pot. And I have a pretty big crock pot. So I was like, I just have to throw it in. I actually, kind of had to force it in there a little bit to make sure it got submerged in the beef broth that I put in there. But no, I'm excited. I was extremely happy with it was because it was on sale too. So, yeah, I'm definitely excited. That's why I'm bummed I have to wait so long. That's the one thing about making stew is that it's so good though every time. Oh yeah, I got a new account. So my old account was Emmy, but now it's this. Oh, okay. Welcome back. Welcome back. Glad I like owl in the name. That's fun. Ashley Pfeiffer said hi. Hello, Ashley. A Stewart stuffed double stuff. A Stewart stuffed double stuffed. Yes, that is is that what we're calling the double upload or double live stream? A Stewart stuff, double stuff, or are we talking about the food? Spiro is up. I don't see. Oh, you're right. Spiro is up. Spiro has a very loud cry that can be heard over half a mile. That's 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 very loud. I think that reminds me about, I think a lion's roar can be heard up to over a mile away or 5 miles, something ridiculous. So that's what that reminds me of. Lions roars can be it's either heard up to a mile or like 5 miles. Maybe it's a mile. 5 miles might be a bit too ridiculous. So I guess Firo is the next Pokemon fact, right? Oh yeah, I gotta mix these paint. You guys are having such good conversations. I forgot that my paint's gonna dry soon. I feel like this is gonna have to be like really yellow dominant. All right, I'm definitely gonna need more yellow. Well, no, we'll add yellow last. We gotta add some layers. This is too pink. This might be a good base color though. I can build shading. At least just see the general area. I'm talking out loud or thinking out loud. Thinking out loud, no Ed Sheeran. That was silly. All right, here we go. Just kind of so we get the idea. I think I want the pool to like that. And then I need to make that line not as straight. Or maybe I can worry about that later. Now I feel like I'm goofing. Starting to goof. Oh. Yeah, I think you're right. I think, who said that? Sorry. Kale was like, yeah, if I should probably sand every card, because right, yeah, there's certain things, even if they're not metallic, especially if they're metallic, but even if they're not, I should probably sand them a little bit. That extra texture would help immensely. adjust this camera. I keep getting close to bumping it. Excuse me. I got the hiccups. I was talking about the live stream. That's what I assumed at first. Yeah, that's Stuart's stuff, double stuffed. Yeah, his double upload. But yes, the food is gonna make a stuffed Stuart. That is straight facts. The only thing that I would make it better that I just thought of now is I could make garlic bread. Because I bought 3 cloves of garlic, and I definitely didn't use all of them for this. Ooh, that sounds so good. And I have this Indian fry bread. I'd have to make it though. I'd have to like add the milk to the dry ingredients and let it. That'd be so good. And then make the garlic butter. Oh shoot, I'm hungry. But no, fry bread. If I wasn't painting, some Indian garlic fry bread would be being created. Firo is recognized by its long neck and elongated beak. Yeah, it does have a long neck. It kind of reminds me of like a goose or a crane. Yes, for sure. It's still a super smooth surface. Yeah, no, it is exactly. So that's what's like, yeah, a little texture. It's great. A little texture does go a long way. Is this color? I think it is. Let's just color this area. At least get the vision. Nope. A little too much. All right, we're getting somewhere a little bit. Hello, Crystal. Welcome to the stream. You're very I assume talented. Thank you. That's very nice of you to say. I think I just get lucky, but I appreciate the compliment. Firo is up. Yeah, I read that. It's the elongated beak and is recognized by his long neck. That's why I was like, oh, that one reminds me of a crane or like a, what did I say? A crane or a goose. The neck, at least. Scotch Brite sponge might even be enough to sand that surface with. That's what I was like. I don't need anything crazy. That's what I was like. Even if I had like steel wool would rough it up, but even like if I really, really lightly did some swirls with like just the tiniest piece of or edge of like steel wool, it's just something to get a little bit of texture for grip. But we're making it work. We're doing something. All right. Hold on, hold on. I'm just gonna have to like throw some reds and oranges in here and hope for the best. Oh, should I wait? Because I wanted to paint like a lava waterfall or a leak. Or you know what I could do? I could have 2 leaks. I guess I could just use this red as a marker for now. Oh, hold on. Just bumping the camera. Oh, wow. This copyright-free lo-fi song just made me the first like 3 notes. I'm like, oh wow, that's just, what am I thinking? Oh, I know what song. It just made me think of what is it called? It's got Justin Bieber and M.O. in it. Cold Water, or I think that's what it's called. Hell yeah. Okay. I think it's, if everything goes according to plan in this painting, I think it's gonna look pretty cool now. I'm hopeful for the future. Oh, I accidentally bumped it into that. Okay, so it's kind of an idea. So I think we're gonna have 2 little lava pools going like around his foot, and then It'll flow into here and lava pool. Sick. Did you make those cookies? Oh my goodness. That's what I was like, how'd you know I made cookies? Yeah, I brought that up last night. That's so funny. I made cookies this afternoon. I actually I made 6 of them, and I ate 2 initially when they first came out, and then like an hour or 2 later I had another one, and then I had one right before I started streaming. Yes. Those are the only 2 left out of the 6 that I made. I did. Yeah, that's funny. If you got cookie dough, you gotta make cookies. Or eat it raw. It's also good, but yeah, I was able to get a hot gooey cookie in my mouth for sure. Without a doubt, that happened. Yes, it's looking good. Oh, thank you, Kale. Yeah, so I think, what do you guys think about the 2 water, or I don't know, it's 2 lava falls into the. I just don't know how I'm gonna make this lava super shiny. Obviously, or like bright. Obviously, yellows and oranges are about to be blended, but like I don't know. I haven't really ever painted lava before, so I don't know how we'll see. We'll see. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't know if I can throw this up again because I don't remember everyone's favorite, but everyone who's watching, what's your favorite Pokemon? I need to try and figure out how to do that poll thing, that like Q&A thing again. Last time it prompted me. Sorry, give me a second. We're gonna make it a little bit different. Everyone's favorite Pokemon. If you can hear me ask that question, go ahead and respond. Let's do something different too. Open the sticker icon. Oh, this? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome. I learned something new. Sorry, I was gonna be a little shaking here for a second. Since in the theme of Heatran and fire types, what's your favorite fire type Pokemon? Let me know. And then real quick, I have to urinate. So I'll be right back. Sorry guys, but give me a second. I'll be back in a moment. Let me know what your favorite, you can say your favorite overall, which I always love hearing that answer. And then also let me know your favorite fire type. I'm back. Alright, let's see. What are people saying? Looking good. Okay. Victini. Okay. That's your. Oh, I guess that is a fire type, right? It's a psychic fire. Huh. It's definitely a cute one. I know I have a few Victini cards. It's kind of like newer to me. So I haven't used it. I haven't like played a game where it's been an option for a Pokemon, but I have. Yeah, I know I have some cards for it. Growlithe. Oh, that's a good one. Victini is also good, but yeah, Growlithe is like one of my favorite. As a matter of fact, hold on.
This might be the smartest thing in my tech bag.
Oh,
Open it up.
nope.
Full keyboard, a built-in
Knock that
trackpad,
off
even a built-in
real
stand.
fast. Well, it's not Growlithe, but I got this the other day. It's a Arcanine cup. I need to take it out of the box. But I'm waiting until I get my own apartment so I can actually put it in the cupboard and use it. I guess let's make some lava. I just have to use all this yellow. Ekans backwards is snake. Same thing with Arbok. Backwards is cobra. Oh, I didn't know that. That's that went over my head for over 20 years. That's awesome. Oh, I don't really have a favorite. All of them are my favorite. My favorite. They're all my favorite. Is it Lila's? Or Lilia's? Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. You gotta have okay, well then what's your... Do you have a least favorite? Does anyone or everyone have a least favorite? Oh my goodness. I definitely am going to have to get YouTube Premium if we're doing this music stuff, because the ads just immediately throw me off.
Without T-Mobile 5G home internet, this place is
And then every ad is not. I don't need a Sapphire card, and I don't need T-Mobile. Oh my gosh, the song is going crazy. This is a bit much. Is this copyright? Lo-fi hip-hop mix and Japanese type beat. Okay, let's try this one. Reshiram. Okay, yeah, that's a legendary one, I think, right? I think it's a white looking Pokemon.
vape, but I don't like need to vape.
Oh my
You know,
god.
I'll only do it when my friends do it, or on the weekends. I don't know. I don't really like to think about it.
I knew the injection would kill me. My score said so, and I still took it.
What was that even an ad for? Didn't want to stick around to find out. I'm wondering if I should do the yellow first, like the highlights of the lava, and then do the darker part after. Hmm. Oh, I just realized I'm basically sitting in the dark. Oh, I got a new Q&A question. I thought about this earlier. Um, here we go. I'm gonna lay a real brain teaser on you guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, real big brain teaser coming your guys' way. Check this out. You may have heard the question before, but you're being asked it again. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Let me know. What do you think? Anything in bread is a sandwich? Ooh, I don't know. Well, so let me ask you this then, Chris. If anything in bread is a sandwich, cream-filled donuts are bread, right? Sweet cream inside of a donut, is that a sandwich? Donut's bread, and it's got something inside of it, like a bear claw. It's got cooked apples in it. It's a pastry. Bread. Is a bear claw, a jelly-filled donut? Is that a sandwich? I don't know. I mean, I'm just posing questions. Nah. Gail's saying nah. No, I wasn't waiting to make that response. You just said that, and I was like, okay, what's something that is bread that can be like that has other stuff in it? And and there was a moment where I'm like, well, garlic bread. I'm like, well, that's not in between anything. I was like, but a donut's bread. I came up with that on the fly because I'm a cool guy with 2 eyes or something. Anyways. I have a riddle. Oh, Shane has a riddle? Ding, snap, ding. The woman is dead. How did she die? Oh, you guys are still there? Okay, sweet. That was the first technical difficulty I've ever had. I thought my phone died because everything cut out. And I went to go look. Like, that's what I was like, oh my God, did my phone die? But it was like, no, it's still at 80%. And I was interacting with chat. I didn't know if you guys could hear me that whole time or not. But yeah. And then I was like, I went to my channel, clicked on my live stream, and viewed it. And I could see people like sending emojis or whatever. But the screen was blank and just spinning, like the loading bar. And I just was like, Well, it still says I'm live technically, but it gave me the option for the plus button to start a live stream. So I clicked that, and then it was like resume, like sync interruption. So some sort of technical difficulty, some sort of technical error that I've never experienced before. My phone did not die. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't press nothing. I swear. And yeah, so first technical difficulty. That's fun. It just cut out of nowhere. And then when I was like, oh, I guess I'll just start a new live stream. It's like, what, do you want to resume your previous one? Because there was a sync error. I'm like, yeah, let's resume. And now we're back. I probably lost all the people who were watching. They're like, oh, he ended the stream. That sucks, big ol' wiener. But it is what it is, I guess. Hopefully I was all excited for this hot dog sandwich conversation too. That's my life. I get excited about hot dogs. Bad things happen. Or immediately after. That's just I don't know. So I'm just saying stupid stuff now, but I guess I'll check on my stew really quick. It smells good. It's still 8, 9, still like 2 to 3 hours more to go. But at least it smells good. Meat's just barely starting to get cooked. Or get cooked through. It's covered with a thick, big piece of meat. I don't think a hot dog is a sandwich. I'm gonna remain dormant on my opinion until we get some more answers in, but I guess the idea of a sandwich is 2 pieces of bread or usually like a protein, sometimes condiments, sometimes vegetables added in that is sandwiched, quote unquote, in between 2 pieces of bread or a split, because flatbread sandwich is a thing, and those aren't 2 individual pieces, right? I'm so hungry now. Oh yes, I'm sorry for that. I'm hungry too. That's what I decided to make a meal that would take 4 hours. So I'm right there with you, Shane. I'm also hungry. And I apologize for the technical difficulty. That was weird. That's never happened before. But now I guess I'm aware that it can happen. It's a possibility. Oh. And what are we thinking about this image right now? I have to go pee again, unfortunately. But let me know if you think a hot dog's a sandwich, and we'll go forward from there. Let's see, what's going on? Did they get you for the music? Oh, that's a good question. I don't think so. That's a really good question. Because when I tried to rejoin or start a new live stream, like I hit the plus button and it was like go live, it was like it said like error sync or like something sync, and it was like an error message, and then it gave me the option of like resume or start new, and I just hit resume and it brought me right back in with the exact same amount of like live not watch time, but like I saw that it was like when I come back in it was at 88 minutes or something, and yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't think it was the music because I think it would have completely ended the stream. I don't think I would have been given the option to resume. But yeah, nice little tech error. Seems like it was kind of on the platform side. Because, yeah, sync, I think it's what it said, sync error, and then I just hit resume and it brought me right back. So I apologize for that. BRB going to get food. Oh, now Shane's back as well. A hot dog bun is a small hoagie bun, right? Well, I don't know, because, like, is it? Well, so and if it is, a hoagie's a sandwich, right? But if it's not, like, if you took a loaf of French bread and sliced it just enough to where it's not completely severed in two, that's basically just a really big hot dog bun, right? I don't know. It's a neat thought exercise. I don't know how to. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Because you could also do it with is a hamburger a sandwich? Right? There's some meat, vegetables, condiments. Same thing as a hot dog. I would say like an Italian sub is closer to a hamburger than a hot dog is to either of them. But at the like in a virtual base level, they kind of are all the same. A little bit of meat, a little bit of vegetable, a little bit of sauce, a little bit of bread. I don't know. Is a quesadilla a sandwich? I just thought of that one because like you can use tortillas to wrap stuff up. You can also use lettuce. There's lettuce wraps. But that one might be the only one that doesn't fit in the category because it has no bread. Is a sausage sandwich another form of a hot dog? My gut reaction is no, but then like, oh well, let's think about it. Because because in my head, a hot dog is a bunch of different random. It's like pork, beef, like there's different ones or whatever, right? But it's like 2 or 3 different proteins blended together to make one hot dog, as opposed to a sausage, which like that's just ground pork or just ground beef or turkey or chicken, and then wrapped in a intestine casing. So I would say a sausage sandwich. But maybe they're both sandwiches, though. I wouldn't say a sausage is the same as a hot dog. I guess that's what I'm differentiating. But yeah, if you put them both in a bun, is that a sandwich? I don't know. Listen, here at Stuart Stuff, we ask the heavy hitting questions, the big kahunas of thought is what we divulge in here on this channel, I guess. Wait. I'm sure technically they are, but I don't put hot dogs or burgers in their own category. And hot dogs can go. Oh, it happened again. It said, so I read it more this time. It said stream interrupted. Would you like to resume or start a new one? So I hit resume. That's crazy. Why is that happening? I don't think is my camera holder or holding buttons down. My phone's fully charged. I actually have it on the charger now too, just to be extra sure. Sorry for that. It cut out again. I'm sure technically they are, but I don't put hot dogs or burgers in their own category. And hot dogs can... The way that, like, so my personal take on it is that, because this question was presented to me at, like, work, of all places, oddly enough. It was, like, an icebreaker question in a group setting or whatever. And after thinking about it, it's like, technically I think they are sandwiches in a weird way. But personally, I would put, like there's like a turkey sandwich or whatever. Even a meatball sub is a sandwich. That's why I was like, I think at the end of the day, realistically, they are all sandwiches. But how I personally feel is that hot dogs are its own thing. It's its own category. Hamburgers are also their own category. And then there's sandwiches, and that just is thousands. But in my American head, hamburgers and hot dogs are their own thing. Hot dogs are kind of trash, but I will say they kind of slap sometimes. Like 4th of July, dude, a 99-cent hot dog on the 4th of July, even though it's terrible for you, and yeah, definitely not the best piece of meat. It's because it's just cartilage and stuff. There's something about it that, like, on the 4th of July or Veterans Day or something, a nice grilled hot dog, cheap grilled hot dog, terrible for you, but there's something about it. Maybe it's nostalgia. I like it though, in certain settings. But in my head, I put hamburger in its own place and hot dog in its own place, and then sandwiches. There's 10,000 sandwiches, but that's just me. Yeah. Brats over hot dog. Yes, I agree with that. Bratwurst or even like a nice Italian sausage. Way better quality, better tasting than a hot dog. All I'm saying is like a 99-cent hot dog at like a baseball game or on the 4th of July. I don't know. It's, again, not good for you, but like, I don't know. There's something about it. There's something about eating a cheap boiled hot dog at a baseball game. There's something about it that you can't beat. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it properly. Yeah, and then yes, over the fire after a few beers. Dude, well, bratwurst and beer actually, like, the flavor profiles like complement each other. Yeah, bratwurst is neat. Or like bratwurst and mustard, like those go together really well too. Bratwurst, mustard, and beer, and like sharp cheeses like cheddar and stuff. Like they all oddly complement each other well. But then, like, what I said earlier too is like, I would probably pick a sweet Italian sausage over, I don't know. I guess I'll stick to the claim in the moment of this conversation, but I would pick a sweet Italian sausage over a bratwurst. I don't know if I fully believe that statement myself, but there's some good sausages out there. But I don't know. There's something about a hot dog that it tastes like cancer, but it tastes good on certain occasions, whether it's a certain holiday or a certain sporting event. And then also, you could do anything with a couple of beers, and if it's cooked over the fire, that's a good day. I don't care what you're eating. A couple of beers, whatever, food over the fire. That's awesome. I love that. That's a good time. Now that I'm thinking about it, my school did serve me cut up hot dogs on a burger bun for some weird reason. Like, who does that? That's what? Cut up hot dogs on a hamburger bun? I mean, in the apocalypse, I would say that's like fair game. But in your school system, that's a bit odd. They definitely ran out of ground beef or hamburger meat, like patties that day, frozen patties or something. That sounds pretty good. The best is boiling brats in beer with some cut up onions and then sear the brats after on the grill. That sounds fucking lit, dude. That sounds really good. What I've done is I've used beer. I've made like a beer batter, not beer, but not a fry batter. But I've used like a beer. If you get like a really nice sharp cheddar, and you on a very low temperature, like in a pot, with a little bit of oil and like a splash of like a wheat beer, you can make a really nice cheese sauce to dip bratwurst into. And what's the brand? There's a mustard that has the mustard seeds like ground up very like haphazardly. So like very coarse mustard seeds are in the mustard. I like that. It adds a neat texture to like add to the cheese sauce and then dip the bratwurst in it. The beer, I think from what I've done so far, I think a good like a nice wheat beer mixed with some sharp cheddar, and that alone is good. And then add it to complement the bratwurst. I forget what the brand is, but yeah, there's this coarsely ground mustard with the seeds kind of roughly in it. It has a neat like little texture. I like kind of chewing on like little seeds and stuff, like sesame seeds in Asian food or whatever. How I would kind of compare it, but I don't know. Food's fun. I like fun. I like fun. I like fun and I like food, and they're both synonymous with each other. Hot dogs taste like cancer and America. Dude, that's what I'm saying. They taste like cancer, but the second that the taste of cancer hits my mouth, I think of the American flag. And that's just facts. Cut up hot dog on a hamburger bun is criminal. That's dude, that is one of the silliest things I've ever heard. For some reason, that reminds me of like I saw this post. It's not. I can't claim. I'm not going to claim it, but I think it's funny. It was like anyone who puts ketchup on their steak should lower your credit score. And I think that's funny, and I also think that should be a true fact. That's great. Like if you had like a nice medium rare sirloin steak, and it's like, oh, can I get some Heinz ketchup to put on this? Like, excuse me. Cut up hot dogs on a hamburger bun is probably in that territory of putting ketchup on like a fancy sirloin or a well-made sirloin, I should say. As long as you don't go hungry, I guess, right? At the end of the day, that's what it's really about. Would you rather starve or eat a cut up hot dog on a hamburger bun? You know. I don't know. I have done a water diet where I didn't eat food for 5 days, so maybe I'd be not even. No, I can't even say this here. I was gonna say I'd be curious to try the cut up hot dog on a hamburger bun. It would probably taste the same as a normal hot dog, just less fun to eat. Star. Two people said Kale and Shane both said star. All right. No. Cut up hot dog on a hamburger bun. That's such a silly idea. The only way you could maybe like salvage it is if you put a bunch of melted like cheese on top, or like, in between the buns or something. Well, you can make it some nice grilled onions or something, and some like also grilled garlic cloves. You could make it fancy. It would still be a completely silly meal, but some things can be salvaged to a certain degree. And if you have a few beers in you, I'd eat it. It's got that like, and like on a charcoal grill or something. Got that little like smoky flavor. Well, just in general, I would eat an onion sandwich. I love onions so much. Onions are so good. Oh, onions and garlic. You want to have a good time? You ever want to have a good time in the middle of the day for no reason? Cut up an onion, preferably for this, I'd say a white onion. Not the whole thing, but just like, it's like, you know, just dice it up, dice it, you know, because you can cut an onion like 100 different ways, but just like a little bit of onion in a pan on medium to low heat, low to medium heat, with some butter and also some chopped up garlic. The smells that'll come from that, best thing in the world. It's a good time right there. You don't even have to eat it afterwards. Just the smell is immaculate, at least to me. And then, if you did take those items, that butter, garlic, that you just roasted in the pan or whatever, slow cooked in the pan, maybe you raise up the temperature, get a little bit of sear, a little bit of a crust on those vegetables. Put that into literally any meal, savory meal. That's a good time. Put the onions, butter, and garlic on the hot dog, the chopped up hot dog hamburger bun. It still silly idea, but it's gonna make it better. Oh yeah, I'm painting a card. Got me talking about. I get excited about food. I like it. I went to culinary school for 2 years, so food is also like a fun hobby. That's one thing I do want to do with my channel as well. I do want to have a couple of cooking videos and baking videos on there. If you go through my YouTube shorts, there's a lot of the like Pokemon drawings, but if you go back far enough, you'll find some of the cakes that I've decorated for friends, like personal friends' birthday parties, and some of them are definitely better than others, but yeah, there's a couple of cake decorating videos or shorts. They're not videos, shorts that I did that I'm pretty, if you can find the octopus cake video that I did, or octopus cake short video that I did, that's probably the best cake I've made in the past 3 or 4 years. Exactly. Should be nice and dry now. Yes, it is dry. 100%. You guys got me so hyped up talking about food. You could probably trigger some people making a hot dog sandwich on a hamburger, but maybe it'll be my first official like cooking long form video. It's all cook a hot dog, cut it up, cook it, and then like, yeah, brown a hamburger bun with some butter or whatever, and then yeah. Might be my first long form video or whatever. How to make a hot dog sandwich. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I might do that just as a troll. That's not a bad idea. But I do recommend going through some of my earlier shorts if you ever have any free time or whatever. Like, if you go back far enough, like, I used to work at like an aquarium and I wouldn't call it a zoo, but like they had some animals. And it was when I was a painter too, and you'll find some neat nature stuff and also the cake stuff that I was talking about, and some older gold panning videos, because I pan for gold too on occasion, which I plan on introducing more into the channel more frequently and more currently, but I've just been inconsistent and just kind of focusing on Pokemon. But if you look at some of my earlier shorts, you'll see some other stuff that's kind of fun content, I think. And the shorts, they're only like 7 seconds long. Check them out. All right, we're gonna get back to playing this card, and then but I should have mentioned this a few times now. I know we have some consistent viewers, which I do appreciate. Everyone keep in mind. At 5, we're at I think we're like 30 subscribers away, or roughly that, to hitting 500. So I just want to confirm to get accurate information. Okay, so we're at 463 subscribers as of the time of me saying this right now. But at 500, we're going to open this Elite Trainer box from the Pitch Black series. Yeah, completely sealed. I got lucky and found this at the store. And I want to open it real bad, but we're going to, at 500 subscribers, we're going to open this. So even if we hit it on, like say, for example, we hit 500 tonight on live, I'm opening it. We're doing it. But something to look forward to, I guess. And then also maybe some VR content, I don't know. But let's get back to this. This is why you're here. I'm gonna have to make how to make a hot dog sandwich now as a video, because I also do want to make long form content, like actually do some editing on some videos and stuff. I have a few ideas. I just need to actually film them and commit to them. Ooh, too much yellow. Too much. I shouldn't have done that. Should have kept that yellow there. It's too dry. Ah, dang it. Leah Baltazar said hi. Hello. Welcome. Welcome back. Looks good. Thank you. I'm glad you think that. Welcome back. Good to see you. How have you been? I honestly think. Oh, also Daniel Norland said hi. What's up, Daniel? How you doing? Very cool, my guy. I appreciate that. I hope it does look cool. How are you doing? How's your day going? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Feel free to answer anybody to answer the question on screen. Also, I think a very good question this should just be like a permanent one is what's your favorite Pokemon? You can answer that question too. You don't have to talk about hot dogs if you don't want to. I forgot that was up, honestly. I just looked at the screen like, oh yeah. I didn't take that down yet. I need dark red. Oh damn. No, a hot dog no, a hot dog is a hot dog. Okay. I think hot dogs are the embodiment of Elon Musk and the lizard people. Well, that is a lot more unique than a sandwich, I would say. Muy interesante. I like it though. I feel like I need to. Daniel also my favorite Pokemon is Rotom, the electronic that can turn into like the cell phone and the laptops and stuff. I know I have a card of it, not near me but upstairs though. Yeah, little red or reddish orange with a little blue lightning bolt or whatever. It's an interesting pick. I like it. I need to wash the brush. I'm being too ambitious. I think a mega evolution form for Rotom would be so cool. I wonder what they would do for that. Like, it'd be neat to see them make it like a. I don't know what it would be, but it like, because since it can like take over electronic devices, like it's like this giant like supercomputer or something. It would be neat to see what they would do with that. How are we feeling about the little lava waterfalls? Do they look okay? I feel like they could look a little better, but I don't know. I need to focus on the lava pool next, I think. Daniel says he knows the meaning of life. Is it 24? Is that the meaning of life? Is 24? It's a reference to a old 80s or 70s or 80s movie, or well, it's really a book originally. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, I think is where that comes from. Anyway, what is the secret of the universe? Enlighten us. Oh, 42. What did I say? 24? You know what I meant. I was close. It was just the opposite, you know. It was just boop. I just had to flip it around. I think I said 24. Dang it. You know I knew what I meant though. It's funny. I had to read that book in a sci-fi class. Yes, my high school had sci-fi as a specific class. It's so funny. I said 24. It's 42. I'm so stupid. Ooh. It's okay. That was a salvageable goof. How are we thinking about that lava pool? I feel like it's definitely missing something. But how are we feeling about that so far?